am Tiffany. Merry Christmas to you all and Happy New Year. And I am standing in what is my daughter's brand new bedroom. I'm so excited. This is by far one of my favorite projects that I have ever worked on. I started this room on Sunday, December 15th. We actually opened our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve during our family dinner. And so I was on a race against time to have this room completed, y'all, in 9 days. And I did everything from the painting to building the furniture to designing it. I did it all myself and I got it done. So I do want to warn you, in this video, I was playing around with a new camera. And so some of the video is not going to be in focus as I'm talking to the camera. I did try this vlog style as I was going through it, since I did a lot of the work at night. I do want to get into the video verse of the day, and that comes from Romans chapter 2 verse 12, the New King James Version. Romans chapter 12 verse 2, and it reads, "And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." All right, I don't want to keep y'all waiting any further. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Happy New Year. Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. So today I am in my daughter's, what's going to be her room, trying to get it ready for Christmas. So for those of you who are new to my channel, this actually used to be our son's old bedroom when we first moved in up until last year, and then we moved him up onto the 3rd floor. So this room has just kind of been vacant for a while. It's just kind of been a catch-all room. So my husband and I have cleaned it out, and we are now trying to get it ready for her for Christmas. So we were originally supposed to get this room ready for her birthday, but time kind of just slipped away from us and I didn't get it ready in time. So I said I cannot let Christmas come without getting her in her new room. So she has kind of helped a little bit along the way with things, like she helped pick out her bed so she knows what her bed looks like. She's helped with the paint colors, things like that. But once I actually get in here and start painting, she is no longer allowed to come in here. She helped like kind of pick out like her ceiling fan and things. So she has an idea of what's going on in here. I always like to make sure I have our kids involved when it comes to like their rooms if I'm making it over, because I want to make sure that they like it, right? So they are heavily involved with like the things that are going to go in their room, but just the final results, now that they don't, I kick them out once I get started. So let me show you what our inspiration was. So this was our inspiration for everything. We were in Target one day and our daughter, she saw this pillow. She was like, "Mom, I love it. I want this in my room." And so this is where we are starting from. She does change her mind a lot on color. So what we decided to do was, for her walls, go with a neutral color on her wall, and then we're actually gonna just do one accent wall of color for her. So she's kind of going for like a modern boho vibe. She's really into boho. If I remember, I'll try to post a pic of her inspiration, but she just wants it way more colorful. So let me kind of show you some of the colors that we were taking a look at. So she wanted to have like a teal blue green type of color in her room, so as you can see from that pillow. So we looked at this one. This one was called Cloud Burst, but we decided this one is way too light. It's kind of similar to the color that the girls have in their bathroom, but that one was way too light, so we decided against that one. And then I don't remember the name of this one. I'll pop it up on the screen, but this was another color that we looked at. It was in that teal family on the teal strip, but again, that was too light. And then this was natural tan. I thought this one had a little bit too much yellow in it. I don't really know if it picks up on the camera, but it has a little too much yellow in it for me. So then, you know, when you're kind of like looking for colors, like on Pinterest, trying to see what colors look like, it kind of starts suggesting other colors. Well, I came across this color called Jogging Path, And then this color right here called Cascades. So this jogging path is kind of like a gray beige color. It's kind of like a grayish, but it's so very, very pretty. I don't even know if the camera does it justice, but anyway, it's a very pretty color. And then this Cascades, oh my goodness. Like, it's such a deep blue green color. It's so beautiful and so easily get lost in it. Let me hold up this pillow against it so y'all can see, like. So this is the pillow and that is the color right there. I'm so excited. So we decided that we're going to use this color on this wall, and of course that wall, and then the Cascades is actually going to be on this back wall right here. I haven't exactly decided how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do the full wall with color, or if I want to do kind of like a pattern over here or something kind of funky and fun. I'm waiting until the bed will be here on Wednesday, so I'm waiting until I put the bed in here, and then I'll paint that wall last, just to kind of get a feel for what I want. So I'll do that, and like I said, I'm just kind of trying to rush and get this done because it's now Sunday, the 15th, so there's 10 more days left till Christmas. And we actually open our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, so I actually only have 9 days left to get this room finished, y'all. So what I've gone through and done, you see all the little patches on the wall, those were holes. I went and filled those in with the decks. So now I've just got to go through and get them sanded down, get this wall cleaned, and then do some prep before I can paint. It's very important that, you know, you prep before you paint. I know we're always anxious, or at least I am, excited and ready to get in here and just paint, but it's so important to prep first so that everything comes out right. So let's jump into it.
Hop off the porch, now I'm in it. Say my goodbyes, I'll be gone till I'm finished. I could do a mile in a minute, mile in a minute. Watch me do a mile in a minute, mile in a minute. And I been on this long road, still riding through all of these potholes, won't faze me. All this gon' make me. I'm not here for long, I'll be on the go. Figured I just put it in a song while I'm on the road. Back in school, see, I was never smart, never on the road. I stayed in my lane and played my part, now I'm ready for it. I'll still play with no lose. Look at all we been through. Now I gotta see it through. Hop off the porch, now I'm in it. Say my goodbyes, I'll be gone till I'm finished. I could do a mile in a minute, mile in a minute. Watch me do a mile in a minute, mile in a minute. And I been on this long road, still riding through all of these potholes, won't faze me. All this gon' make me. Got everything I wanted like I stole some. Really, I just need my family in a cold one. Toast up to the cold nights and the broke ones. Finally up on top, so the joke's up. And I know I went missing, I've been living it up. And it is what it is, how I'm giving it up. Have you ever had a feeling more than feeling of love? Have you ever had a feeling and that feeling's enough? I got what I want, I got what I need, and the money keeps coming, it must be a treat. And I get what I need, I'm off with a breeze. I could never blame you for not growing with me.
So again, the main color that I'm using on 3 of the walls in this room is Jogging Path by Sherwin. I'm using an eggshell finish. And y'all, this color was it was so beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, once I got the first coat up on the walls, I was a little bit hesitant because it was nighttime when I finished most of the painting. And it looked really, really gray at first at night, but then I went back and looked at it again in the daytime, and you could really see the beige part of it pop through. And y'all, sometimes you just have to trust the process, because when it's all said and done with the vision that I had in my mind by the time I added everything, it all came together beautifully. Whenever I take on a paint project, I always lead with the motto, one wall at a time, in the back of my head. This way, no matter how big or how small, I don't get so overwhelmed by the task that's at hand. If you did notice, I did go through and use painter's tape like around the door, but other than that, I don't use any painter's tape like against the ceiling or anything. For me, I just find it takes up too much time to apply it, and then I always end up applying the tape crooked, and then I have to remove it and reapply it again. So I find for me it's just quicker for me to just go through and paint around the trim and ceiling and then go back and do it with the roller. I am about to skip ahead a few days with the painting, so I did just want to show you all a still photo of what the color looked like, y'all, after just one coat. And ooh wee, it was so beautiful, so rich. All right, y'all, so I wanted to give you an update. I have actually finished painting in this room. I completed painting last night. So in real time, today is Thursday, December 19th. So it took me about 3 days altogether to paint. I didn't really do a lot of filming for the painting just because a lot of times I worked in here in the evening, late at nights. Like I was up till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, most mornings getting the painting done. So I wanted to come in here and kind of share with you all where we are at. So the color is it's so beautiful. Like the jogging path, as I said, it's a gray, so you can see it has some gray in it, but in the daytime you can really see the beige undertones. And then y'all, the highlight is really this wall. Like it is just so beautiful, and I don't even know if the camera does it justice, but it's such like a rich blue green color, y'all. Like it's so beautiful. So a few things that I wanted to just kind of show you all. So the rug, that is actually an old rug that we meant to put in our playroom, and we thought we were going to use it in this room, but then my daughter actually wanted to go with another color scheme, so I actually have it listed for sale, and we'll be getting rid of that. So this is the comforter set that I went with. I ordered this off of Amazon. I had it placed here because I was just so excited to see it with that color on the wall, and I just couldn't wait. And y'all, like, I am loving it. It's just laying on the floor. Like, imagine when this thing gets on the bed. And as I said, this was the whole inspiration right here. This was a pillow that she picked out from Target that she loves so much. So this was the inspiration for the entire room. So I did want to make sure I get plenty of color in here for her room. She loves color, so that's why we have this yellow blanket, and then everything else kind of working off of that will just be kind of neutral, just to kind of balance out everything in here. So another thing that I got done last night was I did get this chest put together. It's a 3-drawer chest, and I actually have 2 of them, so I have to put the other one together. So I'll probably let you watch me put that together for a little while. I don't know if I'm gonna work on it today or tomorrow, because the main thing that I want to get done today before her bed comes, because I believe her bed is supposed to be here tomorrow. I did get a notification saying that there was a delay, but I'm hoping that is from the original expected date. So when I ordered the bed from Home Depot, it said the original expected date was supposed to be Wednesday, which was yesterday. But then upon shipping, it said that it would be here Friday. So I'm hoping that that's all it is and it won't be any longer. Because like I said, I need to have everything set up by Tuesday. So the only other thing I wanted to show you in here that I'm getting ready to put up. So as you all know, I always let that focus. So as you all know, I always change out the lights, and I really don't like those So this is the light that we are going to be hanging up, and I've already turned the power off in here, so I apologize if it's kind of dark. Let me bring it over here. So this is the light, and my daughter, she actually picked this one out. She had two choices to pick from, and it was this one or like I pop up the other choice that she had on this screen, but she loved this one, and I love it too. I'm a little concerned about how easy it'll be to keep clean, but I think it's beautiful, especially when you're looking like at that wall against that green backdrop. Like it's gonna be so beautiful. I can't wait to hang it up and get it in here. So I had other people take a vote as well, and everybody, it was a unanimous decision. Like this light was the hands down winner. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this hung up. Like I said, I've already got the power off, so let's get this started. So the reason that it's not going to work is because this mounting bracket is completely different. Like it has these 4 slots that you have to use to attach it firmly to it, and I've always only attached ceiling fans to the existing plate that's up there, but because of how wide this is, it actually requires me to go into the area surrounding the plate that's already there, and that is complete drywall. Like it's complete drywall, and I looked at every single option to be able to hang this up there, but because it is drywall, I'm not trusting anything hanging from drywall, because this fan is a little on the heavy side. It's not light, it's not heavy, but it says not exactly light, and I'm not trusting anything to be hanging over my baby from drywall. That's just not gonna happen. So I did order another chandelier, and hopefully this one is a little different, so I will see tomorrow when it gets here. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead. Her rug and everything is here. I still have no update on the actual bed, so I have let me turn this back around. So as far as the bed goes, there's still no update on the bed. I have the mattress, I have her rug, I have everything I need ready to go to set this room up, y'all, but that bed will not let me be great. So as I said, it was supposed to be delivered, originally when I ordered it, it was Wednesday, but then FedEx itself said Friday, which was yesterday, but it never showed that it left. Like it showed it leaving California on the past Sunday. What was that? That was like the 15th. Yeah, that was the 15th. It showed it leaving California, but there has not been any tracking updates since then. So I'm assuming that it's just lost. So I'm getting a little worried now that it might not make it here to her before Christmas. So fingers crossed, prayers open that bed will get here, because I've got everything. I'm just waiting on that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of clean up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and like lay the rug out, open the mattress up so that can go ahead and sit out and get filled out for a few days, and then just do what I can do in the meantime while I'm waiting. That's all we can do. Just work with what life gives us, right? All right, let me go ahead. I ordered this rug from Amazon. It is a 6x9 and it is washable, so it's very thin and you just unfold it. But for the purposes of what we're using it for in this room, I don't think we'll actually have to wash it very much. There's nothing she should be doing in here that would require it, but it is nice to just have that option. And the mattress was a bed in the box, and so I've never used one of these before, so I was curious to see how it was going to work. And sure enough, as soon as I pulled it out of the box, it unrolled and began to inflate, y'all. Like, I was just amazed at how quickly this thing puffed up, and within a few days I left it sitting out and it was filled out. Good news, guys. It is midnight. The new light came in today. We had our cookie decorating party, and everybody left from that around 7 o'clock. So I had to go to the store to pick up a few last minute gifts. But when I came back, I did install the new light. Because the light is smaller, it had a smaller mounting bracket, so I was able to use the existing plate that's in the junction box to be able to hang it. And I've got it installed, and y'all, I am so super duper excited. I almost forgot to think about some different holes that were inside of the box, and I almost gave up on installing this. And then as soon as I put it back in the box, it was like God was like, okay, not through your might, and now it's through mine. And I all of a sudden was like, let me try these holes instead, and they worked. So the light is up there, it's secure. I'm not worried about it coming down. That thing is very secure up there in that plate that already exists. And y'all, this is what it looks like. It is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And I don't even think, like, because it's nighttime right now, like I said, it's midnight, I don't even think this video does it justice. I'm gonna come back in the daytime tomorrow and do it again. But it does come with a remote here, so you can turn it on and off with let me see, I haven't even played with this thing yet. Let's take a look here and see. Y'all, it needs batteries, so I'm gonna go run and get some batteries for this real quick, and then we'll come back. So I'm back. I put batteries in it. Things like that are fundamental. Okay, so now it does have different speeds. As you can see, it is a 6-speed, so it beeps when you turn it on, and voila, there it goes. Ceiling fan's working, y'all. I love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. The plan basically for tonight is her bed did end up coming today, so that's the update that I have on that. It kept getting delayed, and I was so worried it wasn't even gonna come. Even early this morning, I got another notification saying that it wasn't gonna come until tomorrow, which would be Monday. And then I got another notification 3 hours later saying that it was on its way and out for delivery. So I'm so excited that it came today. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up tonight, because I do have to get like a few more things for Christmas Eve dinner tomorrow, and then I gotta start prepping. So I want to go ahead and get as much of this done tonight, and then my plan is to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, so that way I can get some sleep on me. Y'all, I'm literally running off of Christmas joy. That is how I've been operating all week, and by a miracle, I'm not even tired. If this was any other time, I would be. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the bed put together. I'm gonna do some vacuuming first real quick, just because we got a lot of stuff up in here. So we'll get the bed put together. I'm not gonna put the bedding on until tomorrow, because I do still need to wash the bedding, but I'm at least get it put together, so that's out of the way. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So this is what it looks like, you all, and I love it. It is 5 o'clock in the morning on the head, and I've got the bed put together. It was overall easy to assemble. For the headboard, it did require 2 people to hold it up. So my husband heard me bumbling around in the middle of the night, and he came in here and held it for me while I screwed it in. But the instructions were not clear. Like, I feel like the instructions could have been more detailed. A lot of things I kind of had to figure out after the fact, and then I would have to go back and fix, just because they didn't really include like all of the steps. They kind of like jumbled a bunch of picture steps together, and then you kind of had to figure out what was happening in between it. But I'm glad that I got it. It turned out beautifully. The light was just the right height for this bed to where it's not going to like affect it at all. And I am going to be hanging canopy curtains, but I'm hanging them more towards the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and get this bed made. The comforter is actually still in the dryer, so I might not get to that tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and just put the sheets and everything up here. And then I'm going to call it a night, or I guess I should say rather a morning, and I'll pick this back up probably tomorrow evening. The yellow sheet set did come with the comforter, but when I ordered it, I already felt like it was going to be too much yellow and I wanted to mix in some other colors. So I did order a beige sheet set as a backup, but I did want to go ahead and put the yellow sheets up here anyway and look at it for a day to see if I would like it. Turns out I did not. So you're going to see me change it out the next. So the next night, which was Monday going into Tuesday, I had done some prepping for Christmas Eve dinner, and then I came straight into the room to finish up everything that needed to be finished up. Mainly the delay in me completing this project was the bed. I really could not do anything until that bed came in. So here I am. I have the Best Man Holiday playing, and I'm also watching the Best Man Final Chapters while I get this last 3-drawer chest put together. And then it was really crunch time. I stayed up the entire night so that I could make sure that I got everything mostly done for her so that it would be ready for Christmas Eve so that she could open up her gift, because this was really the only gift that she was getting. She wasn't getting anything else, at least not from my husband and me, so this was it. So this is what it looks like with the beige sheets instead, and I love it a lot better. The other sheets that came with the comforter, the yellow I felt like was just way too much, and I like this because it's a little bit more calming. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just get her pillows on the bed, and then I do have some artwork that I found at Home Goods to hang over there. I'm gonna hang one over each dresser. She also does have a nameplate coming, a light up name plate to go on that wall, but it will not be here. until sometime at the end of the month, but that is perfectly fine. We'll get it put up then. So I'm gonna do that. I also have some wall decals that I need to put up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get all of this done because the time right now is 4:15 in the morning, and I would like to try to have this done by at least 5:15 because I still have to go and wrap Christmas gifts, y'all. I don't have a lot. Like I said, we don't really do Christmas gifts that much, or a lot of Christmas gifts, I should say. So I don't have a lot. But yeah, let's go ahead and get everything started. Off camera, I did add the canopy curtains to the bed. As you can see, I ordered those from Amazon, and they are in a queen size, and I just ordered a set of 2 and just draped them right across the middle. So earlier you heard me say trust the process. I knew that to these neutral color walls I was going to be adding in some wall decals. So I found these leaf decals on Amazon, and I did cut them to shape so that it wouldn't have that extra printout behind it, so that it would look more like a wallpaper. And I put those on the wall, and they really spiced those walls up, y'all. Like, y'all are gonna see how everything comes together in just a little bit. From this point forward, this is being filmed after the Christmas Eve reveal. I was in such a rush that I didn't really have a chance to complete filming, and so I wanted to come back and show you everything that had been set up. And we were really down to the wire on Christmas Eve. As everybody was eating dinner, I came up here, cleaned out the trash. My stepdad was up here hanging up the curtains for me, but it worked out perfectly, and she loves it. Everything you're seeing was set up for her. The only thing that was not in here at the time was this mirror. We actually found this the day after Christmas at Home Goods. I knew I wanted something fun and funky for this space, and this worked out perfectly. And then the other thing that was not added in here was a name sign that went above her bed. We knew that would not be here until after Christmas, but she loves her room. She's in here relaxing and just vibing out. And again, I had so much fun with this space. I love playing with the colors. I was able to get her scriptures added like I do in every single child's room, and it was just a lot of fun. Pulled a lot of long hours, but it was all worth it to see her reaction. I'm going to go ahead and play the reveal clip in just a little bit, but if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and let me know in the comments what your favorite part of this room makeover was. I hope that you all enjoy. Happy New Year to you. Stay tuned to see what the final look is, and as always, until next time, be blessed. Maddie. Surprise!
Oh my god! This is neat! This is so cool! Oh my god! This is so cool!
Nice!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Bye.